Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Zowie eXTREMESLAND Shotgun 2018 semi-finale. We have Flash Gaming versus Firepower going on
Hello,
right
ladies
now.
and
Gentlemen, and welcome to the Zowie eXTREMESLAND. This is the semi-final day, and it's a best of 3. Flash Gaming and Firepower, two of the best teams in China, are going to be facing off in their home country for a slot in the grand finals of this tournament. Firepower already have a 6-5. They're leading by, they're trailing by 1 round. Flash Gaming, for now, seeming to be overpowering. They have a 4-man stack on towards the A side, and it's a risky play. They've only kept Nebula 1 only towards the B side. Firepower, however, on the other hand, are sneaking in towards every part of the map and trying to gather as much information as they can. For now, they seem to be just hanging outside of mid garage and trying to get some information. Sausage already towards the B toxic. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to find anything quite now because Nebula 1 is holding a pretty passive angle. Meanwhile, Flash Gaming, I'm surprised that they haven't pushed anywhere to gather information as well. No peeks towards A main. It's just going to be attacker right now. A flash comes in just at the right time, and here comes attacker to take the fight. Summer, on the other hand, is going to finish off one of those people towards mid. Meanwhile, Firepower, they just keep losing players all over the map. Attacker's going to go for a boost right now. It's actually going to be II who climbs up towards the shroud spot. Summer still holding the mid area on lockdown. Firepower, let's see what they have decided to do towards now. Shodapai gonna be leading the charge towards A main for his team, and they're just holding for the picks right now. There's only 20 seconds left on the clock though, so Firepower, they really have to move now. If they don't, then it's gonna be a disaster for them. With 15 seconds left on the clock, their execution towards the A side has been completely shut down. Sausage now in a 1 versus 4 situation. There's absolutely no way he can win this. Does manage to take down attacker, but then Summer is here for the backup. Only 3 seconds left on the clock, and Sausage has absolutely no option but to go ahead and save his AWP. Flash Gaming, they are gonna go ahead to 7-5, and Firepower, they are looking in trouble right now. The best part about this match is that these two teams have played each other so often that they practically know each other so well right now. And this is the 3rd map. That means Flash and Firepower both have won 1 map each. And this is going to be the decider one, which will determine which of these two teams is going to be going to the finals. Oh, Summer, there you go. Already opening things up. Gets the kill onto QKA. He goes for more. He knows there's one more opper in towards the toxic area, and he wants that kill. He wants to make it a 5 versus 3. But it's going to be II who ends up shutting them down towards the A side instead. He wants more. He's going into the smoke. Durbu somehow gets the kill onto him, but attacker is here with the trade. The C4 has been dropped, and now Sausage has his work cut out for him. Gets the kill onto attacker. Tries to retrieve the C4, and he manages to do so. Now it's a 2 versus 3 situation. Cabal is already okay. It's pretty surprising right now because even though they managed to retrieve the C4, I would have expected them to go back towards the B side, but no, they still want to continue going towards A. 2 versus 3 situation, and here comes the call. It's already towards Forklift, gets a kill on Cabal, leaving Sausage in a 1 versus 2, and now he realizes that he has to hightail out of there. But is he aware that Nabaluan is already here to backstab him? I don't think so. Nabaluan definitely spots him out. He hears those footsteps. Sausage, he's about to be backstabbed, and there you go. Nabaluan comes in and gets Flash Gaming to 8-5. Easy finishing move. Firepower economy not looking so healthy right now. The maximum money they do have is going to be $2,300 on the most of the team. It's only going to be QKA with $3,400, and he's just going to upgrade to a Deagle. That's it. The rest of his teammates have also purchased P250s. Not significant investment for Firepower, but then the P250s are much better than the USPs when it comes to armor penetration. So hopefully they will be able to get a couple of kills and maybe retrieve a few weapons, potentially even save them. If they can get a plant though, that's going to be the best that Firepower can hope for in this round. Flash Gaming are looking in a position where they might just be able to extend their lead to 9-5. It's going to be up to Firepower to make something done in the last round of this half. Cabal and Durbu, the 2 Mongolian players in Firepower, just waiting outside of Squeaky, waiting for the call from their teammates to decide whether or not they are going to go for this A execution. The C4 still hanging towards T main. Sausage, however, has managed to sneak up all the way towards White Box. If he can get the kill onto Summer, it's going to be great, but that doesn't look really possible right now because attacker is here with the backup. Summer manages to go towards the A side, leaving attacker over here, and he spots him out. Gets the kill onto Zowie, and he has tagged QKA really low. Meanwhile, the fight has broken out over towards the A side. Kabal and Zowie have broken in and have taken control of this area. No, but all their players in the other parts of the map are just going to keep dying. They have control of the site, but they do not have the bomb. They are going to have to go all the way back towards the team main in order to get something done. But no, Zowie just decides to take the fight and tries to get rid of any of the flash gaming weapons. I don't really know what Firepower decided to do there. It was some sort of miscommunication. The C4 was still lying at the bottom of T-base, and the rest of his teammates, even though they did manage to get mid, they weren't really in sync with the rest of their team when Zowie and Kabal broke in through the squeaky area to gather control of the site. And even though they did get the site, but the C4 was just simply not there. And that leaves Firepower now in the last round of the half with only AK-47s. Luckily, they have plenty of utilities, so they shouldn't be lacking in that department. But they could have also gotten a sniper rifle, also taken an AWP, but that did not really happen, so that could have been something that's much, much better. II, on the other hand, does end up taking quite a bit of damage from those spams. Luckily, he's only on 79 HP yet, so he is nowhere in the danger territory, but this could be a disaster. Furshits has broken all the way down towards mid. He has so much information right now. He can hear these people scout out for footsteps, figure out whether or not these guys are about to push towards A or B. And it's going to fall down to whatever he does. Meanwhile, on the other hand, we have Attacker and his teammate IIR taking heavy control of A main. It's only going to be Kabal who's still lurking towards A main along with Shadowfire. Still gathering some information. 50 seconds left on the clock, and for now, Flash Gaming don't really have a thing in mind. It's going to be up to Furshits now, as there is a boost coming in, and it's going to be up to him to shut down this terrorist assault towards the mid area. I'm not really sure if Firepower know that Furshits is already so close. I don't think that. There you go. Kabal jumps right behind him and takes a bullet in his head. The rest of the Firepower guys are about to go towards mid. Nabulon has such a good read on it, throws down that Molotov, but then these guys just push through it. They have absolutely no remorse, no patience, and there you go. Firepower have control of the B side. Bomb has been planted. 4 versus 4 situation. Furshits still hanging inside of Wentz, waiting to make his escape, trying to get a just hoping that any of the terrorists will expose themselves and give away an opening, get a pick, so that they can get this retake started. Time is ticking down, and Flash Gaming are now bringing on the assault. Furshits from Wentz not going to be able to do anything. Summer does manage to get 1 kill, and Attacker follows up, but now he's in a 1 versus 2 situation. He knows exactly where QKA is, but does he know where Zowie is? He does not have any information at this point. QKA peeks out and finishes him off. Firepower have taken 6 rounds in the first half, and it's going to be Flash Gaming who lead with 3 rounds. Flash Gaming are going to have a pretty comfortable time in the second half. 9 rounds on the CT side are good enough, considering that after the new economic update, Flash Gaming, the terrorists have a lot of advantage in the new economic update. They just have cheaper weapons, and they don't have the pressure of purchasing defuse kits and whatnot. They also can get bonus money by planting the bomb, so it's just the meta is about to shift towards the T side right now, and so is the control of mid. Kabal has taken so much damage right now. Flash Gaming already from mid have broken in towards Wentz, but Firepower have a 3-man stack towards B, and they are in trouble. They're headed inside a trap right now. QA trying to pick the fight, does a ton of damage towards Summer, but then he's immediately gonna get taken down. It's all down to Zowie right now, and even he's gonna end up losing his life. The only surviving CT is Kabal, and he's already on 6 HP because of taking so much damage towards mid. Flash Gaming, they just brute force their way to the B site, and that is gonna get them an easy bomb plant and the pistol round as well. There's absolutely no chance Kabal can pull this off. And Flash Gaming, with absolutely no remorse, no mercy, they just push through in a horrendous fashion, demolishing Firepower. They had 3 people stacked inside the B site. They were actually heading into a trap, but yet Flash Gaming managed to walk out of that round with each and every player surviving. So that's really nice. Purshits does end up losing his life in the end, but then that was still a pretty good round. Now they have these AK-47s and they are going to be looking forward to get that peaks firepower. They are once again on a force buy, and Flash Gaming are aware of this. They know that these guys will be down with the CZs and Deagles. They have also purchased armor, so that's why Flash Gaming, they're playing it pretty slow and they're not really making any peaks right now. They're just trying to scout out for some information and holding these passive angles, making sure to take the advantage of the long range that the AK-47 offers them. That smoke did not really land where he wanted to, but that's okay. At least for now, they don't have any danger lurking towards the C connector. But if they decide to go towards A though, then that will be trouble because firepower players are waiting there with their CZs. There you go. Cabal makes the peek towards mid. Does not manage to tag anyone, but he now knows that IIR is gonna be heading down there. Meanwhile, we have Summer who's already broken in towards the squeaky doors. The rest of his teammates are also going to follow suit. They are going to be bringing the C4 down towards A main. Meanwhile, the rest of his teammates are also looking forward to take control of mid. So Flash Gaming, they have so much map control right now. At this point, I'm pretty sure that Summer must have realized that at least one of the firepower players has rotated back towards the B side, leaving only Dobu towards A in the shroud position. And even he is going to go down, and that leaves the A-bomb side completely empty. Zhao Sage tries to pick a fight towards mid, but he's going to lose it. Manages to tag down IIR, and he also gets the kill finally. The trade comes in with QKA, and now it's a 3 versus 4 situation. Looks like Firepower are going to go for the save, and it's going to be yet another round of Flash Gaming, who are going to steamroll all the way to 11-6. Cabal managed to get the kill onto Summer. He is hungry for more, but he's been spotted and an attacker finishes him off. 2 versus 3 situation. QKA does manage to get an AK-47 in his hands, so he might just be able to save this rifle, and that's a good thing because Firepower really need the money and these rifles. Shotapai is here towards the toxic area to defend him for as long as he can, but Flash Gaming, they are steamrolling right now, more than double digits, already at 11 rounds, and very soon, after one more round, they will be literally in double the amount of rounds that Firepower have right now. I'm pretty surprised with the kind of buy that Firepower had decided to go for now. QKA does manage to retain the rifle and the armor from the previous round, and he's hungry for more. Sneaks in through the smoke, but Attacker is aware. He's already pre-firing in his angle, but does he know that QKA, he's already here, ready to take the advantage, and there you go. A stray bullet lands in his face, and Attacker has executed QKA. There goes the AK-47 in the hands of the CTs, and now the assault towards the A site has broken wide open, leaving Zhao Sage and Cabal in a 2 versus 5 situation. They have 5-7 and the USP, and they had absolutely no idea that IIR was coming all the way back from B side. Gets the headshot onto both of them. Double kill with that SMG. That's $600 times 2. $1,200 in the bank for him. And Flash Gaming 12-6, double the amount of rounds that Firepower have right now. The CTs really need to get a grip on this game, otherwise they are looking at the battle of elimination right now. It's a pretty gruesome situation, and Firepower, they finally have enough money to put up some M4s, but they don't really have a lot of utility. Only 2 smokes left. They've already used up one of those, and I'm not sure if that will be enough to stop the Flash Gaming execute towards this B side. QK has a pretty aggressive off angle over here, waiting just outside the smoke. South Sage is in checkers to help them out, but now look at all these flashes and smokes that are come pouring in. Both of these players are blind, hiding inside the smoke, desperately trying to hold on to their lives. QKA manages to peek out of the smoke, gets 1 kill, but IIR is here with the trade. Cabal also gets another one, but he is just a bit too late. Dobu and Shotapai now left in a 2 versus 3 situation. They are going to be taking so much damage from that nade. Shotapai already down to 31 HP. A single bullet is going to be enough to take care of him. Dobu is also here, looking to enter from the CT base area, and here we go. The assault has begun. Shotapai trying to take the fire right now and hopefully trying to create a distraction. Meanwhile, Dobu can sneak in, but no, he gets only 1 kill. IIR from B main has managed to take care of him, and Attacker finishes off Shotapai. Flash Gaming 13-6. This was the round that they desperately needed to win. They needed a win on that bye round if they wanted to survive in this game. But Flash Gaming now are only 2 rounds away from match point. This is a disaster. Firepower are bringing out every desperate tactic that they have right now. And once again, it's going to be an unorthodox buy from them. 3 players with armor. They all have Deagles and CZs, but then I'm not really sure as to why not everyone purchased armor. They could have done so, but never mind. Let's just see whatever happens. We do have one player trying to get the pick towards mid, and the ball is going to end up taking it in the head. Dobu now trying to go towards mid and see what was it that killed his teammate. He's going to be surprised to know that's going to be a bunch of Flash Gaming players who are waiting for him to get the pick. IIR gets 2 free kills as Shotapai and Dobu both walk into his crosshairs. QKA and Zowie now left in a 2 versus 4 situation, and oh my goodness, IIR, this guy, he's a monster. He has absolutely no remorse. He's just hitting shots left, right, and center. And there you go. Finally, QKA catches him off guard, and the 1D comes in to finish him off. QKA will definitely be able to grab his AK-47 right now, but okay, he just grabbed some other one. No problem, though. The problem still remains the same. He's up against 3 angry terrorists who have taken control of a site, and he's going to be in a 1 versus 3 situation to save this round. But nope, he's not even going to try it. He just wants to save that AK-47 and carry it over to the next round. Luckily, the Flash Gaming players are wise enough not to hunt him down. Even if QKA dies in this round, it's not going to be that much of a difference because Firepower will be able to afford a buy in the next round anyway. But obviously, saving that AK-47 is a bonus. So Flash Gaming, they are wise enough not to hunt him down. They do not want to risk losing their own weapons. But it's not like Flash Gaming are in a risky situation or whatever. Even if they lose their weapons, they have so much money right now. Look at that, $8,000. Now it's 12,000 onto Attacker. Wow, he's already into 5 digits. So Flash Gaming, they're basically turning into Bank of China right now. And they do what a bank does best. Rob the poor and make themselves rich. They are robbing Firepower of all the money they have. And look at so much money. The terrorists are basically like Dan Bilzerian right now. The Chinese version of Dan Bilzerian, or whatever you would like to call it. Some rich businessman, filthy guy, surrounded in weapons and money. And a lot of utility as well. Luckily, Firepower also have enough fire grenades and smokes to stop Flash Gaming in their tracks, or at least not let them steamroll and do whatever they want. But let's see whether or not they're able to stop them from taking control of mid. IIR already is boosted up, and he's going to be looking forward to take this fight. Cabal inside the Z connector. We also have Dobu over here towards the white box to back him up. Meanwhile, it's only going to be Shotapai towards the A site, and he is going to be in trouble. He has 3 players headed towards him from the squeaky door area. Meanwhile, 2 more are going to be coming in from A main. Flash Gaming, they're about to collapse onto this A site, and meanwhile these guys are trying to pick their fight towards mid, but that's just a distraction, and that distraction is there to get Firepower to look towards mid while the rest of their teammates bring the assault towards A site. But somehow Shotapai and his teammates have managed to shut them down, at least get 3 kills. They have now brought it down to a 2 versus 2, a definitely doable situation for the CTs. Firepower desperately need this round. First, it's going to be the first point of contact. Tries to get a cheeky angle over the forklift, but he's been surrounded by a lot of Molotovs, and that leaves Nabaluan in a 1 versus 2. Time is ticking down. Nabaluan has his work cut out for him. He knows exactly where the 2 CTs are coming from, but he cannot afford to let them take too much map control. Has 1 Molotov, but I don't think he's going to get a chance to use it. Zowie walks into his crosshairs, gets that peek, and there you go. Regardless of whatever happens, Nabaluan, oh my goodness, GG! This guy sprays QKA down. I was going to say that he has Molotov the C4, that even if he dies, it's going to be really difficult for Firepower to get that diffuse in, but no, he gets even better. He manages to get both these kills, and Flash Gaming at match point on the verge of knocking Firepower out of the tournament and securing themselves a slot in the Zowie eXTREMESLAND Grand Final. Oh, no, wait. It's not the Grand Final today. This is the quarterfinal right now. My bad. But whatever, they are going to be looking forward to secure that slot in the semi-final. Let's see whether or not they're able to do it. QKA is going to be opening things up by getting the pick onto IIR. IIR also was trying to go towards the B side to gather some information. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Summer has managed to put a bullet inside the skull of Cabal, but he does manage to do a lot of damage. And there you go. The follow-up from Shotapai is going to finish him off. Summer, Furshits, and Nabaluan now in a disadvantageous situation after a long time. 3 versus 4. Furshets is going to be looking forward to get that pick onto Dobu and get this A side cracked open. But no, he's going to miss that spray. And Dobu, he does not mess up this one. Nabaluan now in a 1 versus 4. Gets the kill onto Dobu, who was not looking the right way. Bad angle from him, but not really a problem as Shotabai is here to finish him off. Firepower finally get the first round in the second half. Flash Gaming still in a pretty good position. Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, look who's watching our stream. It's Ankit reporting live from Shanghai. What are you doing in stream though? You're probably at the venue. Why don't you watch it over there? Never mind. Give me company over here. Well, never mind, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just get back to the game. For those of you who are wondering who I was just talking to, that's going to be Ankit Sharma, our correspondent reporting live from Shanghai, bringing you all the latest news live from the venue. So if you want some more information about that tournament, go head over to afgaming.com and you will find all the information you need over there. Meanwhile, let's focus back towards this game. Flash Gaming this time are going for a pretty passive setup. They are looking for picks. They want firepower to come into their crosshairs and are hoping that the CTs will go aggressive in the hunt for some more information. But for now, it's going to be a static side from both these teams. Nothing really happening over here. We do have once again Cabal towards the white box and Zowie once again backing him up towards mid. This time it's only going to be QKAA towards the B side, but luckily this time he has an AWP. So even though he's solo right now, he has the potential to shut down this bomb side as Flash Gaming are trying to throw some utility towards B and trying to scout out whether or not they can go towards this side. The rest of his teammates are still keen on taking mid control. Meanwhile, it's only going to be Summer who's with an AWP over here trying to scout out some information and hopefully get even a few picks so that they can create this mid and B split. Look at this, II has already made his way into its defense, and now this bomb site is about to get under attack. Zowie has to desperately hold on to this bomb site for as long as he can and wait for the backup of his teammates. Gets the kill under Furshets, but no, he's going to be traded off instantly. Cabal and Shotabai now in a 2 versus 4 situation, and they really have to make this work anyhow. Summer ends up executing Shotabai, and now Cabal is in a really tough situation. GG is being called out already. They know that Cabal does not have the potential to carry on this 1 versus 4. It's just too tall of a task for him, even though he's one of the best players on Mongolia playing for a Chinese team. The GGs were already called out before the round even ended. And ladies and gentlemen, Flash Gaming are gonna be your first finalists for the day. We have more matches lined up for today, so do stay tuned and we will update you about when the next match is about to start. Thank you all for tuning in this early in the morning. I'm also aware that a lot of you will be asking for information about Forsaken, about whatever happened yesterday. Head over to afgaming.com. We have an official statement released by Optic India. And the bad news is there is no Optic India anymore. They have left the country. They are releasing the roster. I'm still unsure as to what is going to happen to the team, whether or not they will join some other one, whether or not they're going to disband, or maybe someone else will take them over. All of that is unclear as of now. But for now, we have Optic releasing their roster. We have more matches lined up for you today. We will update you about the next match, and that should be going live in the next, I guess, half an hour. So this match has just ended, reporting live from Shanghai. The next players will come in and set up their stuff. After half an hour, we should have the next match ready. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere.
Everyone grips the most differently.
Sunlight begins to fade now, and I feel like I'm losing time, but I don't know how I'm here. The sunlight has turned to gray, and I feel like I'm losing love again. I don't know how I'm here. I could feel your heartbeat. I could feel somewhere you're looking down. I could feel your heartbeat. I could feel somewhere you're looking down. 'Cause it's you I'm loving, and it's you that I wanna breathe. And it's you I'm loving, and it's you that I wanna need. And I know now we're getting older. The world we built is slipping through our fingers. We're running out of time. But you are the one I've chosen, and I won't lay still, living left behind, imprisoned by this love.